Yeah, I feel you. I mean, that's the reason why I brought you on the platform to get your perspective. So, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But I gotta ask you, against all odds and holla at me. You heard them songs before, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How you feel about Pac taking shots at Stretch on them songs?
That's Pac. That's why that's Pac. That's the only way I looked at it. That's Pac. I was like, okay, all right. That's what we doing now? Okay. That's you, bro. I know how you get down. You're young, you fiery, you feeling a certain way, and you going hard. I didn't feel no way about it. Nothing at all. I know he ain't come to my man's funeral, and I was pissed about that. I know that.
Yeah, it seemed like you was real hurt about that.
I was my feelings was shattered because I always felt like no matter what, you respect the dead. You know what I mean? No matter what. And you're this man's daughter's godfather. Monisha's godfathers are me and Pop. And even the mafia shows up to other mob bosses' funerals. Even if they had them killed, they show up and bring flowers. And you was that salty that you didn't show up and I'm holding her and she's asking me where Uncle Tupac at? I was fucking burnt. And I let him know I was burnt about it too. I let him know. Homie, I love you, man, but you really pissed me off with that one.
What was his reaction when you told him that?
He was like, man, me and him wasn't, it wasn't good between us at that time and blah, blah. Like, my neck, you asked the man to take sides on some shit he couldn't take sides on, man. You know he was cool with Big. You know he cool with you. You know he's still trying to do his own thing. He in the street. Come on, dog. I say you should have still showed up. Man, it was, shit was going on with the trial, and I was like, all right, my nigga. Is that what you want to say about it? Still think it was some fucking bitch ass shit to do. We always could talk and have real conversations. You know what I mean? We always could have a real conversation. Always. I always talk to him like for real. Like it didn't have to be loud or it didn't have to be crazy. It was always a real conversation. It was always mutual respect between us. Always. I love the kid, man. I really did love that kid, man. And when he got killed, it broke my fucking heart because it should not happen. That should not have happened, man. He should be here right now. He should be here right now. That shouldn't have happened. None of them three dudes should be dead right now. None of them. Stretch shouldn't have got killed. Pac shouldn't have got killed. Big shouldn't have got killed. All happened in 95, 96, 97. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad, man. Unfortunate when you think about it, man. They all died back to back. But I gotta ask you, since we're talking about it, how did Stretch get killed? If you don't mind me asking.
Street beef. Street beef. That's street beef. That was internal Queens beef, bro. That had nothing to do with the quad shooting. That was internal Queens beef. Matter of fact, I got a good idea who killed Stretch. I just will not say it. Because he's in jail anyway. So they have all the rumors and innuendos because it happened a year to the day of the quad shooting. The year to the day, I was at Carbon. It was a club in New York City called Carbon. I'm at Carbon waiting for him. I'm waiting. He's supposed to meet me at Carbon. He was at his brother's girlfriend's house and they was writing rhymes and he got followed. He was going home to change his clothes to meet me at Carbon and he got murdered a block away from my mother's house on the corner of my best friend's block, which is 209th and 112th Avenue. I lived on the opposite side, 209th and 113th. So I got a call that Stretcher got shot and I got back to the block and the MPV was turned over and his body was laying in the street and somebody had covered him up because the coroner hadn't come there yet and the police hadn't come there and his mom had came running. We didn't want his mom to see him like that, bro. And that was Queens beef, bro. And the shit was handled. That was Queens beef. That had nothing to do with that. And because it was the dates and because Pac had went on that rant, Everybody's like, yeah, Pac had somebody come and kill Big Stretch. Nah. It was a whole different ball game. Some shit was going on in Queens, bro. That was there and brewing before I even got them into really pushed, I wouldn't say I got them into the music because they was already doing the music, but made the Tommy Boy thing happen, and then the No Face thing happened, and then he was moving and grooving with Pop. That's because of the close proximity. I think that's why people say that that's what happened, but nah. Those that know. They had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they say the same person that killed Jam Master Jay killed him. So
Bingo.
yeah, we don't got to say his name. People can look him up. But it did come out that Majesty, he was actually the target, not Stretch.
Madge wasn't there. Madge wasn't with him. That was that beef. Madge had beef. He thought Madge was in the truck with Stretch. Yes. That's what I understand also. Yeah. That was that Hollis Springfield beef. That's what that was. That Hollis Springfield beef.
Right. But do we know that he was the target and not his brother?
Yeah, that's some shit that I wouldn't even talk to Madge about that, man. That's his brother. That's a hard thing to live with, knowing that somebody probably wanted to kill you and they ended up killing your big brother. You know what I mean?